guys, this here is a Rittenhouse model S7809 smoke detector. Now, this detector actually, you may think it looks familiar, and you're right, this is actually a rebranded Statitrol Smoke Guard model 907 smoke detector, or actually the whole 907 series. Because there were two different models that they made, the 907A2, which had no interconnect, and the 907B2, which did have interconnect. And this one has a yellow wire, so this one does have interconnect. So this one is a rebranded 907B2. And I actually have a 907B2 right here with me, as you can see. They look identical. And that's because this is just the exact same thing, just with a different brand name on it and a different label, and that's it. It's the exact same detector. There's really no difference other than that. Now, for those of you who, like me, who collect door chimes, like vintage doorbell chimes, Rittenhouse may be a familiar name to you, and that's because Rittenhouse was, I think, one of the two most famous, like the biggest door chime companies that existed. It was Rittenhouse and Newton were the two major ones. So this is actually the exact same company, and the funny thing is there is a common denominator between Smoke Guard, Statitrol, and Rittenhouse, and that's Emerson Electric, because both Statitrol and Rittenhouse originally started out on their own. Statitrol started out in around like 1964, I think, or something like that, or maybe the 50s. I can't really remember. It might have been the 50s actually. And Rittenhouse was founded around the early 20s, I think, and they were originally founded as a maker of door chimes. Now, Statitrol and Rittenhouse were both eventually bought by Emerson Electric, so they both became divisions of Emerson, and that's most likely the reason why this detector right here exists, because they were a division of Emerson, and so they just said, let's put the Rittenhouse brand name on one of these products, because they were both technically being manufactured by the same OEM at the time. So I just thought that was something interesting. And I'm not sure if Statitrol was aware of this. I'm sure they were. I'm guessing that Dwayne Pearsall had to be aware that these existed. But anyway, because we've seen Rittenhouse also rebranded some of the other hardwired smoke guard models, like the 902, I think. And yeah, there were. I think that might be it. There might have been another one, but I can't remember. But that's the 902 is the hardwired version of the 800 series. So now the main difference between another difference between these two is that this one actually came with a bracket. This one did not, but this one's bracket I have checked and it does fit that one. So I'm actually very happy to finally have a mounting bracket that I can mount one of these two, because this one I didn't have one for. But if I take the bracket off, which it just slides off, you'll be able to see the label. And this one also doesn't have a label. It must have fallen off years ago. I mentioned that in my original video of that one. But yeah, so here's the label. As you can see, Rittenhouse Smoke Alarm, model S7809. And down there you can see Rittenhouse Division of Emerson Electric Company, made in USA. Contains radioactive material 0.9 microcurious of americium, and the issue number 7339. I wish this one had labels on it, because this one doesn't have an issue number on it because the labels are missing, but it'd be interesting to see which one was older. Yeah, I don't think that might be a date code. Oh no, that's a serial number. This is stamped. Yeah, I don't see a date code on here, but these are from the late 70s to early 80s. That's when they were made. So the cover on these is non-removable. Well, it technically isn't removable. It's screwed on to, it's screwed shut with these two star screws right here. And if you remove those, you can actually just lift the cover up, like it's hinged. And that's because this exact same housing was used for another model, a battery-operated model made by Smoke Guard, or Statitrol, the 810A9, which Enlind on YouTube has one of those. And they look identical, except they are battery-operated and they have a white test button. And I mentioned that in my other 907 video as well. So I actually have removed those screws on this one right here, so I can show you the inside of what it's supposed to look like if I just unplug it so it's not live. I don't think I did this in my original video. I don't think, yeah, I definitely didn't. But you can see it's got the sensor identical to the 810A9 and the 809, and it's got the Kobishi CLB-26 vibratory horn. And if you look closely in here, you can see this one has the exact same thing. The same later style sensor, same as the 810A9 and the 809, and then the Kobishi CLB-26 horn right there. It's the same horn that was used in the Fire X models and the Lifesaver and the Probe models and such, which, you know, I've been over many times. So I guess I'm going to plug the 907 back in. I guess we'll go ahead and give this one a test now. So as you can hear, it sounds in the 5/6 pattern, the pulse pattern that these always did. And it sounds in a, I think it's definitely a 5/6. It's not a 4/6. But yeah, it's a pretty slow pulse actually, if you listen to compare, because it just sounds unusual because it's being produced by a mechanical horn. But this one sounds very similar. That one's just a little bit, actually I think that one's a little slower. Yeah, this one's a little bit slower. This one actually sounds, yeah, that one sounds in actually a more of a pace that's more in line with like a regular piezo smoke alarm that sounds in 5/6, like this one. Although that one's really fast. But yeah, so the other thing is Dayton also rebranded versions of the 907 as well, which is something that I can't figure out because Dayton, as far as I know, Dayton Electric was never a division of Emerson or never affiliated with Emerson. They were both separate electric companies. Ironically, both manufactured fans, so, and electric motors. So maybe they were just trying to compete. I really don't know. But I really don't know about the Dayton branded ones. I know Enlind has one again, and yeah, I'm not sure if anybody else has found one. I know Dayton branded 77Rs, like BRKs, have shown up. And speaking of BRKs, there's a little bit of a bonus here. This detector actually came from somebody who had contacted me through my Facebook page. They had said that they had a Rittenhouse smoke detector that they were replacing, and they just wanted to get it off of their hands. And I said, "Oh, I'll take it. I can pay shipping, and if you want, I can buy them from you if you want as well." And they said, "Oh no, I can just send them to you." And I was like, "Okay, that works." So they very graciously sent me this one. But included in the package was a detector that I did not know about, that they did not tell me about, and it was this one right here. A BRK 1769 ACI, which, if you've seen my video, you'll know that I have one of these. Actually, this will be my third one of these. But, you know, can never have enough 1769 ACIs, and I really do like these detectors. It did not come with a mounting bracket. I'm not complaining because I have brackets. And also, she said that she broke one of the cover tabs a little bit when she was removing it, but that's no big deal either. It still works, and it still stays on. But, just a little bonus that I thought I'd throw in. So yeah, I think that's about it for the Rittenhouse, though. So, once again, that is the Rittenhouse model S7809 smoke detector, aka rebranded Statitrol Smoke Guard 907B2. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll give it one more test for you. Alright, there you go. One more thing. I knew that some people were gonna, at least a few, were gonna ask me about why I didn't get to test the BRK. So I am going to do that for you, just so that nobody bugs me. But as you can see, it's powered up, the LED is lit. Now the cover is a little bit off-center because of that broken tab, but I think I can get it to work. Test button's on the side, so go ahead and test it. Maybe it'll work. Yep, it works. Yep. Alright. I love the sound of these. I'm very happy to have another one of these. And once again, did not know that this one was coming. So there's that one. And just one more final thing. The individual who sent me these actually told me that these were originally bought brand new in the 80s sometime by her father and installed by her father in her house. And her father was apparently an engineer of some kind, or electrician, I think it was. What did she say? Yeah, he was an electrician. So he obviously probably would have known a lot about these. I mean, he definitely bought some quality units. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to him and to her as well for sending me these. If she wants to make herself known in the comments, she is more than welcome to do so. I'm not going to give her identity away, though, to respect the privacy. But, anyway, that is about it for this video. So that is the Rittenhouse S7809, as well as a quick demo of the BRK 1769 ACI, and quick appearance by the 907B2. So, thank you for watching, and more to come.